Bigbossjock radio show. Listeners are encouraged to rise up, confront the U.S. government, kick off the revolution, liberate the Confederate States of America, the Alamo, placed as the capital. Analyst assessment, episode 67. Video clip being assessed was posted by NBC News. Clip entitled, Watch Live. Trump participates in Immigration and Border Security Roundtable. Posted April 5, 2019. Airtime 52 minutes 2 seconds. Enter into the clip 40 minutes 24 seconds. Any of the frequent listeners, court, May 23rd, 8:30 in the morning, Shasta County Superior Court, Redding, California. Would appreciate some assistance. 40 minutes, 24 seconds. Statement made, Dawn. Kevin, yours. Statement made, President. Kevin, yes, very quickly, Mr. President. Just want to echo Secretary Nelson and Chief Chavez. Thank you for coming down to see us. Sound effect, computer generated place. Shk. Statement continued. President Kevin, most our men and women talk about the progress we are making, and you will see that with the resources that you supported for the border with General Semonite, or is he the Semonite? Well, he's not the Don, so General Semonite. Team's assistance. That wall is formidable. It's making an impact in this community, in this sector, where we need to continue to work with Congress on improving the laws. As you noted, we need partnership from Mexico on these flows in attacking the criminals, exploiting the individuals, and really one's profiting from this entire cycle. And I just wanted to thank my men and women who do a tremendous job here every day. I am very, very proud of their commitment, even though they're facing extreme challenges. Thank you. How's assessment? Rubbish. Listen to the trickery. How the word you is used throughout the statement. President Kevin, unacceptable. Another president seated at the table. His interaction with the commander-in-chief also is unacceptable. Breaching protocol. Subordinate with superior. The interaction is unacceptable. The power held by the U.S. presidency is being usurped by the others in the room. And it isn't the others in the room. It is a computer-generated dialogue placed at each participant in the room. The program is the one that is taking away the U.S. presidency. The listener should give some thought. What's the intention? Maybe come to the conclusion it's to take away the nation. They're about to not be a U.S. citizen. Have been conditioned, already lost their identity. They don't clearly understand who they are. They don't value their citizenship, and that's a U.S. citizen. They've grouped in with them, or part of they, another in the group of people. 41 minutes, 2 seconds. Don rudely interrupted, talked over President Kevin. Statement made, Don. The casting, I have never seen a group of people like this. Everybody is in perfect shape, and you're proud of what you do, or you wouldn't trade places with me for anything. I know that, right? You're smart. Don't do it. Don't do it. House assessment. Computer-generated rubbish. Place the U, tie that to the I. Not all of them identify. In that group, only few. The humor makes the presenter sound ignorant. 41 minutes, 15 seconds, and that's the intention, to make the U.S. president insignificant. Another of the bunch. 41 minutes, 15 seconds through 41 minutes, 42 seconds. Statement made, Dawn. Used you again over again, associated with you with we. Reverted back to you. Described to another group. Presented at the table. Exist two groups. You with the we. Analyst assessment. Exercise of the session. Condition the viewer. Except the two groups. Divided in two is the USA. 41 minutes, 42 seconds. Statement made, Dawn. I don't think anyone ever has expressed it like that, but I'm expressing it like that. One more time. I don't think anyone ever has expressed it like that, but I'm expressing it like that. Serves as backwards riddle. Statement should have been, I don't think anyone has ever expressed what I'm about to express. Big difference. Able to perceive? Listener? The difference between the two statements? One reduces intellect. The computer-generated place dialogue is clever nonsense. English rubbish. The listener, after tuning in, isn't informed, but rather programmed. They can't give in-depth answers on the issues. They repeat catchphrases. Another time, include a keyword. Feel as if they are informed on the issue. And when they speak, they are knowledgeable. When actually what they're doing is repeating what they've been programmed to repeat. And they don't understand at depth any certain issue. None. They're all covered in the same way. Computer-generated place dialogue. USDIA psychological operation. 41 minutes, 42 seconds. Dawn, pantomimes with hands, shows a gap. Primal instincts. Viewer reads the sign language. Tries to understand verse. Statement made, when it's full, it's full. Though at the same while, tied that to the pantomime. Dawn moved hands apart. Sign can broken. Signed too full. How about when the same sign is given and it's, the nation is bankrupt. There's no more money. For some reason, the listener understands the statement and accepts without objection due to being conditioned. 41 minutes, 42 seconds. Statement made, Dawn. When it's full, it's full. You can't take them. They go back to Mexico, and Mexico will bring them back to their country. Who's their country? Where's the illegal migrant? Why aren't they mentioned? They're termed they. So is the U.S. citizen. They're in the same group of people. Another of them. Understand, listener? The USDIA is conditioning the public, to group themselves in with the illegal migrant. Speaking about the public of the United States of America, the U.S. citizens. And it's again over again in these 52 minutes. So far, 41 minutes. and 54 seconds. Statement made, Dawn. Okay. Or if they are Mexican, it's just a step easier, frankly. And again, over the last 4 days, Mexico's been very nice. Okay? This is the Commander-in-Chief. Computer-generated place dialogue to play on the psyche of the listener. Let's examine that. Okay, or if they are Mexican, it's just a step easier, frankly, and it's just a step away. And frankly, and again, over the last 4 days, the last 4 days is insignificant. It means nothing. Immigration policy has been being enforced by the country of Mexico for over a century. Same policies in place. If the country of Mexico hadn't taken the actions which they have in the last decades, there would have been a crisis many decades ago. Why wasn't there one? Enforced immigration policy by the country of Mexico in cooperation with the United States of America, who sets the directorate, how that policy will be carried out. Joint operation bases, special agreements were formed between the country of the United States of America and the country of Mexico many, many decades ago. Well, no, a century ago. How long have those joint bases, operations bases, been located in Mexico? Well, how is it that there's a joint operations base, but Don pretends he doesn't know who is the president of the country of Mexico, has no communication, makes public announcements as if doesn't speak personally when has an issue pertaining to the country of Mexico, doesn't speak directly to the leadership, makes a public address and sends warnings, makes threats. Computer-generated dialogue. Intent to leave the listener brainwashed. Statements aren't spontaneous. They're not genuine. Weren't thought up by the mask wearer known as Don. 42 minutes, 11 seconds. Statement made, Don. I would like to maybe end by having a man that's really been a help, and that's Kevin McCarthy. And you can speak for you on behalf of your great representatives that are here with you. Well, look at the trickery. Who's you? And who are the great representatives that are considered someone else's? Well, they're not Don's representatives, not with him. They're with the group being termed you, whose name is President McCarthy. Here's the title, President Kevin McCarthy. Oftentimes is being called Kevin. Well, what's the intention? To make his group different than Don's group. He's a president included. He's President Kevin. Well, President Kevin, with his great representatives that are here instead of in Calexico, California, with President Kevin, well, he's termed you. And the listener locks on. And another time attempts to convert you to I. An imaginary state in an abstract place interprets you that are here with you. You, Kevin McCarthy, though he is being addressed directly, so it's obvious it's Kevin. Your great representatives, unacceptable. And you can speak for you. And go ahead and speak for yourself. There's a difference between the two. What are you going to do? Await more instruction in the form of you? Speaking right at you, listener. Time to rise up. Confront the U.S. government. Liberate the Confederate States of America. The Alamo, placed as the capital. Our one only God, he helps me do this rhyme, line by line. I do give my thanks, along with gratitude, for our Father in heaven. This is the Big Boss Jock, momentarily signing off.